Hello YouTube, this is not an RP gamer here with an MMORPG called Runes of Magic. This is an F2P or free-to-play with relatively inexpensive cash shop features. If you notice the login screen here, it looks much like the popular MMO World of Warcraft. I'm going to take you through and introduce to you some of the basic gameplay features and just to share some of the wonderful graphics that this game actually has to offer. Thanks for watching. I thought I'd start off the review with showing you the character customization selection screen thing. It's actually quite basic. You get to choose the skin color based on your race over here. Human or elf. They only have two races so far, but it is a relatively new MMO. The thing I really like about this is the hair color. It's actually based on a hue gradient scale, which is very nice for deep customization of your character, especially if you really like role playing and you want to get that down to home feel with your character. There are many faces to choose from. And let's go to the male over here. Let's go human. You can scroll through the faces using this bar over here. Some of them have beards, some of them don't. The hairstyles are actually nicely rendered. Some of them are a bit etchy, sketchy than others. It just all depends on what your flavor is, really. That face looks horrible. Let's zoom out here. There's a lot of options you see over here for forming your character's physical self. These are majorly useless unless you go high or low because, honestly, you don't want an abnormal looking character like this one right here. What a freak. Anyway, these are the normal class selections for the human: warrior, scout, rogue, mage, priest, and knight. Basic role-playing, classes. And we go over here and we'll go to elf, and it adds two options: warrior and druid. And that's basically all you get for this game. It actually looks pretty nice. The rendering's about average, and the sky looks pretty ugly. So that's about it for the character customization. Alright, here we are in the game. As you see, the background's actually nicely rendered. I don't have the graphics all on high, so your results might be different than my performance. First thing I want to do is go through and note some things about the UI. As you notice when you first get in, it looks exactly like World of Warcraft. So let's go through some of the basic UI functions. This is the interface setup right here, and it is crucial to customizing your UI. You see, you can edit the character information that you see above people's heads, the guild, NPC names, and etc. You have to apply it for the settings to take effect. These are some basic control functions. You can click to move, but I prefer WASD. Self-cast, aggro warning, very helpful. Auto loot and auto follow. You can have health bars in this game, but since they are based on a percent scale, the enemy's HP is percent based. It doesn't really help since you can see them up here usually. The action bars, oh skills, oh skills. Let's see here. You can actually, there's some high depth customization here. As you see with my right action bar over here, I have a few crucial abilities like hide. I'm a rogue, of course. You can change it to be horizontal or vertical in any position you wish. You can also change the number. You can multiply it by a lot. So that can be across the whole screen if you wish. But that just looks downright horrible. We'll reduce that number back to normal. Messages you can see in the dialog window. You can actually customize these further through the UI of the dialog window themselves, so you don't have to really worry about those. Same thing for here. Show channel, what color they are. Basic stuff that you would expect in an MMO. Alright, let's apply that. I'm going to go through and show you some of the combat features now. Oh my, there's some friendly looking bears over there, eh? Let's go see what we can do about this. Pretty standard system. Click a buff, a debuff, you go up, press a number on your keypad, and you kill it. This may seem really easy, but if you notice, they're level 8 and I'm level 21. I'll go through towards the end of the video for some more challenging mobs for you. Now about the loot system. Does this look familiar to you? I bet it does. Click loot. You can also do auto loot. I don't prefer to because you get a lot of crap in this game that you don't need, like arrows from mobs that you cannot sell in the shop, so you just gotta throw away. I'm gonna go through and show you some of general town functions. Give me 1 second. I was gonna start over here by the recall teleportation system. You can set your recall points in any major town, and you can also transport to towns in the general area. That's about it for that. Now I'll go over here to the auction house. The auction house is actually, pretty easy to use. You choose the weapons, you choose armor, search, keywords, level, rune slots. There's lots of useful stuff in here. I won't go through everything because you're probably going to download the game eventually, maybe, perhaps. Move a little bit towards this side. And you can see supplies, instructors for the crafting and production skills. This one just happens to be an alchemy one. They're laid out through this main town. This is Logar, one of the knob towns you will be starting out in. The crafting in this game is basic, of sorts. You go through and you collect zinc, sand, ash, timber, ingredients, and you make things. I mean, can't get any simpler than that, right? Armor crafting, carpentry, blacksmithing. There's lots of nice stuff you can learn. I believe there's more than this. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Does that make sense? Anyway, quest system. People about the town will have exclamation points over their head. This one is a quest that I currently have and I have not completed. Let's go to someone who has a quest. Right here, this exclamation point. I can right click on an NPC and I can get a quest. I don't want to do these quests, so I'm just going to exit out. This is the quest log. Very simple. Left hand side, city, barren caves, moon gorge. One of the things I like about this game is you can click on a link and it will start automatic movement towards that mob. It's moving to Agnes because that is where I wanted to be. It will not move you towards mobs that are further away than your area though, which is completely fine because there's also this feature. You can find mobs wherever you're at. You can just click their name, whatever, and it'll show you where they're at with a little red flag. Fun stuff.